Hello, everybody, and welcome back to PowerWash Simulator 2, and to Twitch and YouTube and wherever you happen to be watching. Hopefully, we have a technology issue free stream. That would be super preferable, but as proven on Tuesday, not always the case. If you're watching on Twitch, drop a follow. 260 followers over there. We're at 59, so that's great. And if you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. All the fun things. We're going to keep plugging away at PowerWash Sim 2, getting it done. It's all very exciting to be making progress. Okay, streetcar. This job should be a nice quick opener. Following a successful crowdfunding campaign, we're bringing our historic streetcars out of retirement. Not only have we named each of them after notable historic figures from the town, we've also added AI pilots trained on authentic history data to create the ultimate tour guides for our residents. Every journey with us promises a unique and insightful experience. Today you'll be washing Penelope Proof, 1810 to 1856, Detergento's most prolific baker. She's also an amateur sleuth famous for crowbarring herself into any ongoing criminal investigations. She goes like over for quite a while though, so some of the dirt may take some shifting. Well, we'll see just how difficult such dirt will be. The public facility. Surprised it lets me come all the way in here. Usually doesn't. The Grand Emporium. Oh, I can move around this site. So there's a pizza joint. Interesting. Power washing liquid. Where was there an interact option? Doctors? Graphic designer needed. So it's either Tuesday or Sunday. Caldera Diner. Full stop. Sweet Tooths. Not teeth, mind you. Dr. Do Lots instead of Do Little. Muckingham Barbecue Cookout. Town Hall. Billy's Deli. Corvan's Futurescape. What on earth could that be? The Retro Land Party every weekend. Alright. Well, that's interesting. This little cleaning area is a lot larger than I anticipated. Where's my... Which one's it on? Is it on this one? I don't know why it keeps resetting that. Alright, let's see what's happening here. Power washer, huh? How interesting. Oh, the AI's talking to me. It's a streetcar named Desire. Or Desiree in this case. The glass is... You have to clean inside, too? I get it. I was like, how is that glass not clean? What do you mean? And then the answer became clear. I can close the doors. I will do the outside first. Allow me to introduce myself, Penelope Proof, full-time baker, part-time detective, out-of-hours, tittle-tattler. When I'm not baking muffins, I'm busy solving crimes. And right now, the oven's off. Cool. Alright, let's head up down here. I forgot to get the music ready for this stream. Shoot. Can I really quickly do that? How hard is this going to be to do? This might not be too bad to do it live. I have no idea if this is going to work. Oh, that's the follower goal. I've not heard that notification before. Do cover your stream. Nice vibe. I connect you to a Twitch partner, big streamer, who streams to millions of viewers with nearly 30.1 million followers. So it's great to go with real viewers. Followers and active chatters. Interested, hit him up on Discord. One syndicate, tell him David sent you. Alrighty. Let me see if I can get the music pumping here. We hit 60 followers! That was the goal for 2026, so I'll have to adjust that. What are we feeling? What are we feeling? Bossa Sonsa? Loop. I have no idea if that worked. I'm gonna check. Might even be too It's got music. That change anything? Now it's too quiet. What about that? Is that too loud? That might be slightly too loud. Don't worry, I'm a professional. Try that. I said I have to wait for the stream to catch up to hear it. That mix doesn't sound too bad. We'll run with it for now. We'll see how it goes. If anyone thinks the music needs to be turned up or down, please let me know. Because I failed to get it ready before going live because I am a fool. I also didn't anticipate hitting 60 followers this quickly. So I don't have anything special ready to go for that other than just say thank you. It'll probably fluctuate before too long up and down, but maybe we'll set the goal for 26 to 75 because we did 10 in a month and a half. I'm not gonna guarantee that pace continues, so we might up it to 75. Whole year to get 15 more. I think we can do it. Well, you guys have proven that we can do it. So that's all very exciting. Okay. Seems to be most things for the exterior, other than the roof, and I assume there's some stuff down low. There's the entire interior. This isn't the most helpful guide in this instance. Let's do the roof before we do the inside. Can I just tie up? Oh, maybe not. Might need you instead. Let's bust out my beloved rotary tool. Okay, never mind. Rotary tool's not cutting it. So you started watching, I could see from your getup that something wasn't right. What'd I do wrong? Why would PowerWash conceal their identity like that? I don't see how that's any of your concern. What was it they didn't want me to know? I don't want you to know how devilishly handsome I am, of course. I have that effect on streetcars. Hopefully the music's at a good level and the vibe is vibing. I will make sure to improve that for the next PowerWash stream. Then I'll have to remember to cut the source when we're streaming Avatar because, you know, smooth jazz on Pandora doesn't really fit. And in case it wasn't clear, the reason why I keep forgetting to do the music source is because I can't hear it. With how my streaming is set up, I cannot hear it at all. So it just slips my mind. That's why I don't know about the level. I don't know if it's good. I hope the song doesn't get too repetitive. I'm not sure how to make it loop a playlist because I don't have a playlist that exists. But you know, if someone's watching the stream for long enough, I can also just change the song when they want it changed, so we'll figure this out. And if you've not checked out my just standard videos on PowerWash Sim, this is my standard PowerWash Sim song. Every time music is used for like time lapses in the YouTube videos, this is the first song that's used, Bossa Sansa. I just really like it. And then, obviously, if the video has multiple time lapses, we shift it to other songs as well. Just get nice. Well, looks like the follower count's already gone back down to 59, so... When someone comes into the chat like that, that's usually what happens. They're usually not a real viewer. But I'm thinking we'll probably extend the goal to 75 anyway. Alright, all aboard. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Already my head was swimming with more questions than answers, like a half-torn quiz book floating in the 7 seas. Yeah, alright. I had to know more. Did you just profile me, AI? Is that what you did? Because you had to know more? Bots are out in full force today's stream. Done, the rail's done, okay. Okay. Let's take the... Is that it for the doors? I hope so. I can see how that could get very complicated very quickly. There was more, a van tucked away. You mean my mode of transportation? Sure, they do cover on the job, but how much? However much I buy, you nosy streetcar. Or maybe there's more to this van than meets the eye. It is a transformer. Maybe there's something else hiding inside. It's an Autobot. Something that isn't fair what the entire country was looking for. Go on. It's the old spark. Most of the up is good. Let's finish the ceiling. I got pretty high. About the ceiling, that's the ceiling. Alright, so we'll take the body all the way to the cockpit area, which isn't the correct term for a streetcar, but, you know, whatever. Take it all right up to here, and we'll do the cab last. Cool. Well, that went well. Pretty sharp there. Alright. The cab. Start with the back wall. Roof done. Y'all know how I feel about the roof. In this case, it's a ceiling. But you know, whatever. Bing bong bing. Captivide window. Door arch. Okay. Ah. Captivide window. Track. Stop. Bumper. Beautiful. Hey, Spruce, you better track Karen down. Come quick and bring everything you've got. Okay. Let me look at this first. Thank you for another sterling effort. Apologies for the minor interrogation for Penelope. I think we'll take her offline for now. We don't want to throw eggs if she really gets on board. Well, the people could entertain themselves by looking out the window or something. What an idea. What an idea. Okay. The salvage house. So this is the house where Karen's staying. They call themselves the Guardians of the Forest. Say it's all a bit eccentric as I say, but you have to respect the ingenuity of anyone who can knock up something like this from a repurposed treehouse and an aircraft they drenched up from a nearby lake. Karen's definitely onto something, so I'm going to stay for a while to help out with their investigation. As you know, I have my standards. I'm sure they'll all appreciate the place getting a deep clean. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, you know? Who am I to judge? Who are you to judge? Wow. You gonna paint the place? Alright, goodbye. I feel like I was doing a job down there by the waterfront. Like the tea room or something. I can't. Huge scaffolding for this. That's crazy. Hiya. Alright. Won't let me get too far away. Huge underside. Hate that. Well, let's start on top. Ooh, I can't even get up there. That's crazy. You can stay there, Nomi. I ain't gonna kick you out. Hi there, Karen here. Michelle gave me your number as her coverage might drop off out here. Hello. Just let you know that we're surveying Mount Rushmore all day and everyone else is out or asleep, so you've got a place to yourself. So I'm not alone? There are people sleeping nearby? Can I? No, probably not, but I would have to. How am I ever gonna clean this whole thing? Okay, it's very forgiving. That answers that question. It's very forgiving for the jet engines. Like it better be, because holy smokes. Oh, it's panels. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sir, are we good? Maybe this one doesn't have a panel. Maybe that one's good. Alright. Jet engine chimney. What an idea. This is just... I'm gonna do the chimney, because I think the chimney is gonna be one of the more complex parts of this job, just because there's all these weird angles to it. Let's hope the game decides to be nice. Good, we'll take it. Alright. Let's bust out this bad boy here. At least get the top. Give you a good spot to walk on. Yeah, it wants to turn though. That is gonna limit our effectiveness, unfortunately. I can already tell you I'm not a fan of the circles. There's that seam where they connect that's gonna be hard to get clean. Because it's all gonna be about the angle. Ah! What is that? Swing seat under the house. Cool. Yeah, that right there, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Now I'm pressing the wrong button because I'm upset. Let me get full reach here. Wrong button. Okay, I'm going too fast. Gotta slow it down. I cleaned something somehow. Don't know how that works, but I did. Okay, let's take it slower and smaller so we can be a little more thorough. As I immediately miss a huge swath of dirt. Yeah, I don't like these logs. Not a fan. I already know I'm gonna spend way too long trying to clean it up. Michelle says that I should tell you what we're up to, but be warned, Michelle thinks we're far more interesting than we are. Hit me with it. I'm gonna be here for a while cleaning your logs. I'm not bitter. I'm just bitter. There's a difference, because I'm not bitter with all caps. I'm bitter all lowercase. Maybe a capital B. Hi-yo! I'm gonna have to wheel this around to the front. That one was really forgiving, so I haven't even done the other side yet. like this. I don't like this job at all. That's gonna be a no from me. Not even counting that for me? Come on, give me something. Holy. Yeah, no, not enthused. You're not gonna hear me gripe about this for a while, so brace yourselves. I'm becoming bitter with capital B-I. Well, you know what? I'm glad I started with it. Even though it gives like a bad impression of this job right off the bat, at least it'll be done. We'll take it. Please be nice to me. Okay, it's pretty nice. I wouldn't say it's good, but it could have been a lot meaner with when it popped the logs. So we will take that. We already know this log's gonna be an issue just because there's more of it. But I'd wager not a huge issue. Yep. That's the Eve. And that's that Eve. Alright. Oh, I had a scissor lift. I like scissor lifts. Up we go. I pressed wrong button. Up we go. Side you go. Well, this may not work out perfectly for us, but that's okay. I wish you could drive these. You can drive them in real life. Even while you're up high, you can still move them. Behind the chimneys are gonna suck for sure. Might not even be that bad, as long as we can get the angle behind them. Maybe I should start by owning my weirdness and saying that I've always been sensitive to vibrations and frequency. To me, certain places have their own signatures. Coolio. Where Michelle and I are right now, on this bank jutting out of the volcano, there's this unique feel all around us as part of why I love it here. Cool story, bro. Okay, we can kind of see the limit of our reach play out here. I don't wanna move the scissor lift more than I have to, so we will bring out the extension once I do this closer bit. But I may have to rejig it to get a different angle. It is what it is. Like, it all has to be done, so. Alright, let's see where we're at here. Bring it down to 0. So this log's done. This log we gotta get the bottom lip for sure. That's not a surprise. That log's done. Alright, so we got 2 logs done here. That's 3. Four. 5. I assume you're a separate bit. Figured as much. 6. 7. Here's where things get a little more complex. Oh, there's the top log. Just gotta get this one to a state where it says, "Good job!" There it is. Alright. So the bottom log here, that roof has to have it too. Perfect. Let's just bring it down. I'm trying to get all these top angles because they're circular. Not a huge fan of circular jobs, but it is what it is. And we fall off the scissor lift. It's kind of fancy, isn't it? Alright, so we got the smaller roof to get done. Just be yourself. Guess I could have stood to move it more over to this side. This game is a lot slower burn with the plot. The previous title, it was hitting you with plot development pretty frequently. This one is a lot slower. Which may also just be a sign that they don't have as much plot in this one. Which is not the end of the world. A little disappointing, but not the end of the world. Like, they expanded the scope, introduced the, like, town competition, more cities involved, but then at the detriment of, like, an overarching narrative. And, like, it's obvious where it's going. Like, there's gonna be this competition between towns, and Jeff Jefferson's gonna do something slimy or sly in order to win. But we haven't heard from Jeff Jefferson in a while now. Very long time at this point. Alright, time to see how nice it's gonna be. It would add extendo. Pretty good. That gets a pass from me. That's nice enough. We will take it. Be happy about it. Now, why won't you pop? You have an upper angle problem. There it is. We haven't done this side at all, so it's not going to pop nicely for us going down it, but we'll get the ball rolling while we're down here. Might as well get this thing. Thank you. Lots more to do there. Scissor lift. Okay, that was weird. Can I... What am I standing too close? What was that? Be nice to me! Looks like only one log is gonna be nice today. So that's great. Oh, we got 4. 5. I have to get up close and personal for these last bits. It's just the angles. That's why I don't like circles in this game. Or cylinders in this case, I suppose. Perfect. That should be all of the roof. Except for the bottom. Because the bottom needs this angle. Perfect. Okay. Where does that leave us? Got the entire underside to do. The walls, the tail, the cockpit. The stairs over to the side. Of which there's quite a bit. It reminds me of one of the jobs from the first game. One of the early jobs too, like the first big job. Oh. I hate doing things over my head in this game. So we should get it over with. Yeah, we'll take the post down, we'll get it over with. Get it done. All gotta be done anyway. I was hoping the post would pop. Ah. There we go. Okay. Hi. Pick up. Oh, it was that. That was very generous of you. I appreciate it. Can I push this? No. No, I cannot. That bee and or mosquito didn't like that idea. These are definitely airline seats that have been repurposed for this swing. Oh, now it's moving. Power washer is stronger than me. If I come at it from this angle, should be able to finish the job. Nice. Can I not land on you? No, I can't. Alright. More than one way to skin a cat. Could just pop right now, I would be very happy. No, of course not. You need the higher angle. When I first felt the hum of the Muckingham Merman's beam, I couldn't believe it. It was a signature, same signature as Ruthless, only much louder, too loud. Suddenly, something dawned on me. The gemstones of the merman must have come from beneath Rushless. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, it's not gonna work. I need the height on it. Why was that one nice to me? What the freak? There we go. Okay. That wall's gotta be getting close now. Okay. We'll ignore the fact that I just missed most of that post. That's what I get for looking away from my screen while thinking I was lined up. Give me the post, thank you. Big central post. I'm getting all the distracted by everything that's potential to clean and the urge to not do the part I dislike. It's strong, but it's got to be done anyway, and it's just a thing, I guess. Hey, 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 that was good. Nice. Well, you wanna be nice too? While I'm here? Look at the different angles I'm giving you, albeit limited angles. I can go from back here. Yes, sir. Well, at this point, I might as well try this part. Nah, there ain't no way. I ain't getting that angle. Not without this boy. I'll be right there. Yeah, there was no way. Well, let's see if we can get it done right now. The whole extension will be done after this, which is good. Well, that was super generous. Keep giving me more of that energy, please. Alright, so I think that's everything from the top angle. It's now just the bottom angle. Super quick and pop! oh, I think I saw something. No, maybe not, maybe not. Maybe we good. Nope, 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 there's something. Ridge support. There it is. Okay, that's the extension. That's nice. Now we'll get back on task here. Well, while we're here, let's get the outside of this post. Beam, sorry. Okay. Let's do this thing. Oh, I'm missing so many little things. I don't want to, like, count on it being generous, but it'd be really nice if it were. I'd be really happy. Oh, it was so nice. Big preach. Big preach. Oh, I landed it. And I didn't need to, but I did. I think. There it is. We'll get this beam, then we'll do the center post, then we'll do the corner posts, and then move into the next underneath section. We'll slow it down a hair so we're not as kamikaze with it. Wonderful. I was hoping for a slide mechanic. Okay. Big post. Do it counterclockwise for no reason. We'll just do it counterclockwise. Perfect. I'm gonna get more and more annoyed with the underside as it gets closer to my head. It's just a lot going on here. Oh, up and on the side, I bet. Yep, right there. There it is. Should we try to get the back real quick? See if we can't pull a fast one on it. Get it while it's not expecting it. Got the bottom. Yeah, we're gonna need a big man to finish it. Where do we want you? Where can you go? One more up. Perfect. Well, let's do the tail while we're here. We're here, let's get her done. Alright, that's the tail. Whee! Now for this post. A good run there, that's good. Okay. I was wondering if I was too tall to fit under that, but we're good. Alright, underside beam, let's go. Let's dance, pretty boy. And let's get the underside. Joined the geology team studying the merman's gems to find out what they were made from. Turns out they're made of a previously unknown mineral which we now call pacifist. They're a hangover from a collision between Earth and another planet billions of years ago. Like the solar system display we cleaned. It was obvious that they possessed incredible properties. Suddenly, everything that happened before made perfect sense. Perfect sense, huh? In this game? Ah, the frame. That explains a couple of things. EBDB. Sneak on through there. So the deck post isn't going to finish until I'm up there doing the deck. So that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Probably have the step stool, but if I can just pop up and get it, that's so much easier, so much faster. That one I won't be able to pop up and get though, so we'll have to get creative with it. Or it would be really nice to me. Yay, because it knows how hard that would be to get the angle on. We'll take it. As nice because the angle is manageable. You just gotta jump at both sides. That was great. So fast. You'll love to see that. There we go. Okay. Whoa. I gotta take all of this down, but I kind of want to finish the posts just so I don't forget. Okay. A lot more posts, a lot more fun. Getting all of this is gonna be the worst part. So let's start with it. I think I might have to switch my nozzle here. Just so there's no gaps being left as I'm going. Way less power, but in this particular instance, I think I'm close enough that I can trade out the power for... Oh, maybe I was wrong, or maybe I just rushed it. It's hard to tell sometimes. The one thing that is clear is it went wrong. Out here, we can definitely switch back to the triple barrel blaster. Feel like there's a lot that can be done there. So let's focus on the underside some more. Okay, let's get the under as done as we can get it. Took it too fast there, that's fine. We'll be fine. Just going to get really annoying, I feel. Hopefully our methodology holds true and it's not as bad as it could be. But I get the feeling I'm missing so many little things. And I'm growing impatient, which is not going to be helpful. But it is just a fact. I'm growing impatient with this job. Cylinders, bad. Big flat surfaces, good. Yikes. Yikes, 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 yikes. Oh, that one's done. Nice. Oh, there's all sorts of odds and ends I'm missing. Ugh! I need to change my scenery here before I completely lose my crap. You go stand over there. Scissor lift, come here. We're gonna do this spot. This plane doesn't really seem big enough for people. Assuming I'm an average-sized dude. The style of plane denotes that it's not like one of the single-seaters or ones that would be equivalent to this size. However, you could maybe only fit 2 people across. Now, I'm no plane expert, but the style doesn't seem to denote that that is its intent. But then I'm no plane expert, so I could be entirely wrong. It just seems small. And very oddly painted. It's like they took the logo of Oceanic Flight from Lost and make that the whole plane's color scheme. But you know, all the power to you and whatnot, but it's just oddly colored plane. You have the plane front separated jet engines are done. Nose sensor. I need the nose sensor and the nose fuselage. Nose sensor. Take me up slow. Hello? So where's the nose sensor? There it is. Nose is done. And the side of the house is done. Alright, let's tackle this and then we'll tackle the wings. That should be the whole job. Then we'll find out everything I miss. And I'll get frustrated and mad. Become bitter with a capital B-I-T-T. Somehow, Blake Thrust knew all this before anyone else. Destabilized volcano appears back, trying to get some. So that's what he was up to. Maybe I learned that in the previous game, I don't recall, but... Now I suspect that Big Tech movie to succeed where he failed. You know, like you do. If a one-man drill to stabilize... That's right, I did know what he was doing with that. Imagine what an extensive mining rig would do. I don't think I put together that he was going for the material that made the gem. I don't know if that's a new revelation or if I was just dumb. Both of those are possible. What, you don't want to pop for me last stair? No wonder I missed a huge chunk. As you were. Job's gonna make me lose it. I swear on me mum. Okay. You know what? Bring out the rotary tool. My favorite tool, only really useful on flat surfaces, of which this map is sorely lacking in. This is fine. It's gonna have a hard time with the stairs. We'll just bring it back out for the landing. Zuh. Multiple landings. Oh, I didn't realize that wasn't finished. There we go. Okay, what's the post missing? Well, first off, the railing's missing that. Under the stairs is a mess. Of course it is. Because frick me, that's why. Well, that does help, so. Wrong post. I found what's wrong with the post. This angle. There it is. There it is. Alright. No worries, we got there in the end. Ayaw! As my commentary gets more and more erratic, you can tell my mental state is deteriorating fast. Nope, I want to land on this. Let's get... Ooh, 3. Bing, bing, bing. Four, 5. Do I hear 6? 6 going once, 6 going twice. Which one didn't pop? Is it the top? Oh. Put the jump too tight. That staircase rail is good. Nice. Okay, let's bust out the rotary tool here. We'll get the top of this. We'll get the deck. Forgot that those were there. It's fine. Extend so much further. That was weird. Usually it caps. Ah! Yeah, I knew I wasn't gonna reach that. Alright. Alright. Let's go. See how well it does with the edging on this thing. That's the next game, PowerWash 3. You get a square head tool like this, just so you can do corners perfectly. There, you see a bit of a miss there. Still holding out hope for the soap grenade. I think that'd be cool. A little unrealistic, perhaps, but you know, the plot's unrealistic, so why not? Soap bazooka. Oh, boardwalk. Makes sense. Not what I would have called it, but maybe that's the correct term. But at the very least, it makes sense. It's a walk made of boards. I'm just saying nonsense now. Like, what I'm saying makes sense, but it doesn't need to be said. It's hot in my office. This job annoyed me. Almost done this job. Depending on the size, the next one's maybe the last job of the stream. It depends. And even if it isn't, we might like start the next one and get partway through and save it. I don't know yet. We'll see. See how I'm doing when this job's done. At least the boards aren't individual. That would have made me really upset. That would have pissed me off. Awesome. Alright. Okay, that actually went really, really well for me. Awesome. That one wasn't even a sarcastic awesome. That one went super well. Amazing. Keep it going. Why do I get the feeling I never did the back of this post? I must have. Surely I did. There we go. Did I not do the back of the rail? The rail's just done. I'm just an idiot. Ay. Oh well. Nothing new learned. We already knew that. Alright, landing gear accents, I guess. I don't know. I built a log cabin with plane parts included. I don't even know what to call that. I guess ingenuity. Credit where credit's due. It's like kids making forts out in the forest just with whatever they had laying around. Castle buyers and whatnot. Going well now. Gmod Pillar Chase 2 next bot possession when? Guess I'm the only viewer. That plays Gmod. That's entirely possible. How you doing? As you can tell, I'm not currently playing Gmod, but... It's in the workshop, okay. Gmod Pillar Chase 2 next bot possession. It's been a while since we did an Xbox Hunt video. We should bring it out again. That's one of those things that can get old when you do it too much, but every once in a while, it's a ton of fun. Get the Wheatley's parkour. Pillar Chase 2 next bot. Let me write it down real quick here. I'm actually supposed to be recording tonight, so maybe we'll bust this in. Pillar Chase 2 Xbox. Alright, got that written down. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. We need to get the ladder up here, I think. Skin models, the mini player skin models, and the mini config thing. You can change SM stuff on the next one. You can change it since there's subscribe to all. One funny thing you should do: hit me with it. What? I can't place that? Okay. What about this? It says PCX and the PC2 mod. Troll your friends. It'd be cinema. I will keep that in mind. I remember we did the Nextbot Possessor with the Huggy Wuggy from Poppy Playtime, and that was a ton of fun. Oh, that was super generous of it. That's nice. Ah! Please, can I clean this? CX was a killer in Pillar Chase. We got removed, but it was taken on Sonic.exe. Oh, okay. Man, I remember that creepypasta from like forever ago. Project is canceled, so there will be the old move you can't run. Fair enough. Making more job notes. Blade Engine's the dude who made Pillar Chase. Cool. Is that everything up top? Immediately no. Root bridge support. There we go. Get the ladder out of the way. Let's finish this job. 90% left. I'm missing something for sure on this job. Maybe they're just counting all of the tiny little Christmas lights? Or I'm gonna clean the door and it's gonna open dramatically and I have to do the interior. Well, I definitely missed something. Oh, the wings, duh. I knew that. Over PC2's We All Hope Clear Chase 2, which is for short for PC2, makes a comeback. Sounds fun. Obviously, as you can tell by the name, we play a lot of Gmod. Clear Chase 2 is peak. Okay. It's quite the endorsement. The best game back in the day. Getting me all hyped. Okay, why can I not place you here? I need you. Why are you doing this? Guess that's the best I can do. Slender in the game, and Roblox PCX being reworked all the time and rebalanced. Okay. Wow. Watch the screen. Now we're up here. rest we can do from down below, I'm pretty sure. It's a big chunk of the job, but it shouldn't take too long. Big flat pieces. Separate panel accounted. Okay, now we can see everything we missed. Boardwalk. That was announced a while ago. Also good news about PCX, that was announced a while ago. What you got? Okay, that window. Horizontal stabilizer. Oh, these things. There it is. As you're still under that NDA, I suppose there's no harm getting you back to Fortune Mine to clean up our mining dump truck. When can you get here? Soonish. That might be the news that is announced as being reworked. I got there eventually. Sorry about that. Spiritually, we think we might have found evidence of something truly significant, so I doubt we'll be back to sign your work off. Michelle asked if you just send one of your time-lapse vids and we'll ping you the cash. Thanks. Oh, and if you see anything interesting on your travels, let me know. I'll be sure to keep you in the loop on this end. Cool. Mining dump truck. We do not have a ton of time left in this stream, but let's start the job, because it's probably going to be massive and frustrating. Thanks for taking this job on. I know it's not easy getting all the way out here. Despite the NDA, you're still technically trespassing, but in truth, the deluded Sponge Valley bigwigs behind this rig are all running around like dogs with tails for heads, so no one's gonna notice ya. I'm hoping you've got something proper to cut through this heavy-duty grime, though. So we're packing up, and in its current state, this thing's not going anywhere. Well, we'll get the job started. Try to hit the annoying things. Yeah, the actual scale of, like, the industrial dump trucks are insane. They even gave me this, I forget what these are called, but this crane ones. Let me run into the mine. Yeah, I see the gnome. I see the gnome. Oh, that was nice of them to cut that out. Might as well start at the part I hate the most. I'll tell you, this thing represents everything that's wrong with Sponge Valley hotshots. When I signed up for this gig, they said we'd be filling this truck with gems and we'd all be rich. Take it that's not what happened? Just to bring Transformers into this for a moment, the Constructicon Mixmaster could easily be this big. Not Mixmaster, Long Haul. If they wanted to, they could make Devastator so much bigger than he is. Either in Revenge of the Fallen or any other universe, they could make Long Haul this big. Mixmaster was the last job I did, the cement mixer here. So we're not going for full completion on this job, but we're going to get as far into it as we can before we wrap up the stream. I almost wish they made this thing the color of the Constructicons. Less realistic, but I would be like, oh! They should do a PowerWash Transformers collab. That'd be cool. Do like Optimus Primes, almost Autobot base from either G1 or Bayverse, whichever base you want to do. Decepticon headquarters. That'd be fun. Brother, I checked the wiki. What you got? PC2 is adding Godzilla. Ooh! The man in the suit. And the Stricton was killer in the original game, but removed due to being looked like the Slendy Tub, the Tinky Wing one. And I saw... The man in the suit is hype, though. Holy... Last I heard, that had to end because the creator hated the Godzilla community or something. They were, like, bullying him. I remember watching that. That was awesome. Good old analog horror. Well, we did a fair amount of work underground here. Got pause for dramatic effect here. That there's Gorefield, the Smile Dog, Slenderman, Tricky the Clown, and more. Cool. So I gotta assume then this is just a game mode, right? You just open up the game mode and it's got all these things, or is there more setup involved that I need to know about? Wait, this ladder works? Oh, that's cool. All of those are upcoming. Fair enough. But I mean for, the thing as a whole. Is it a game mode I'm looking for? PCX Return Springtrap won't be added again. No! Oh! Springtrap would have been dope! Recode test for the game's uncovered code. But mind if we do Gmod. Had us digging far too deep into the volcano searching for the stuff, and we ain't found it. Truck's still completely empty, now they're calling the whole thing off. The truck is completely empty. How on earth did it get so dirty? I'm gonna showcase you PCX V1. Project was cancelled. Next bot pack, and it's the oldest PCX release set. show my friend code so you can join me so we can do the PC2 things. Cool. Copy, paste, and click send. Okay. I'll have to attend to that after the stream. Got about 10 minutes left in this stream. Made a significant amount of progress on this job, actually. Feeling pretty good about it. Obviously, much more to do. Also, server name is pillars in your chase. If you open your Gmod, find the server, switch up pillars in your chase in Gmod. Noted. First PCX in this pack is when he only had 35 stand. Wham. not being the most thorough I've ever been. Because it is just trying to get as much done before the time as we can. But I feel like we are making like pretty good strides in cleaning this beast. One thing that's got everyone spooked though, whenever we've done lately, everything's come back real dirty. This thing. Now listen, this thing to the mine yesterday, and look at the sight of it already. Yeah, this thing definitely classifies as a thing. Big and beastie. Take advantage of the new angles we get as we reposition ourselves. Gotta get my daily screen detox in 5 minutes. No worries, I'm gonna be wrapping this up very soon as well. Might get 50% of this job done, which is much better than I was expecting. That I won't be able to hit without an extension. There's just so much space in this thing, holy smokes. Like, I didn't get all of the underside, but I got quite a bit of it. Which is pretty neat. Future Gaston will be very thankful that past Gaston went and got so much done. The tire treads are going to be tricky for sure. But that's not surprising. We knew this. Therefore, nothing to be frustrated about when you expect it to happen. It's the weirdest thing I've encountered in my entire career, and I've seen some weird stuff, believe me. Yeah, I believe you, this sounds weird. So I was down a mine in Canada, found water that was over 2 billion years old, tasted rough. Yeah, you probably shouldn't have drank that, unless you purified it. I don't care how old the water is, you shouldn't just drink it. There it is. That's 50% of the job, that's a good enough spot to call that. Save. And quit. Shaboom. Oh, big stretch. So thank you everybody so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you to everyone who came out to chat. Thank you for the false follow. That we're back to 59. Gotta love when that happens. But I'll probably adjust that goal to 75 anyway, because we're on pace for more than that, so we'll do it that way. Watch on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe on Twitch, drop a follow. Thank you once again, everybody. Next stream will be planned for Sunday at 9 p.m. EST, where we will be doing more PowerWash Sim, and I'll, of course, catch you in tomorrow's video. So until then, bye-bye.